It's a snake. We've got a snake in Poland.
Good morning.
And welcome to day 10 of hiking Poland's longest trail. Now that is dealt with, we can begin. Yes, it looks like I'm on a lifeboat. It's around 10 degrees, 9 degrees, pretty chilly. I'm wearing my shorts because I always hike in shorts. And today will be around 32-kilometer days. And we're going to cross a World War I front line with lots of World War I cemeteries built in a very unique way. So by now I was around 280 of the 500 kilometers in. And the first hamlet of the day would be Ropki. Ropki used to be a town 80, 90 more years ago with its Lemko population, a Ukrainian-speaking people. However, when World War II ended and Poland became liberated, the Soviet influence was still strong. So they didn't want any minorities working against the new Polish state. Deportations and population exchanges ensued. And so the soul was lost. Good afternoon. I've done 14k. I'm hiking in the woods of Kozy Zebro. And just met Agnieszka and Jan. She's Polish, he's Slovakian. They're maybe in their 40s and they're there with their teenage sons. And they actually met here on a hike and subsequently got married years later. And they're now returning to these woods for the first time with their teenage kids, which is quite sweet. So, any wives out here? 11:30 I could see the Rotunda Hill. En route to that small climb I passed by another student association camp where I got some coffee, looked at some wolf and snake signs. Foreshadowing alert, the Rotunda World War I cemetery. Take yourself back to 1914-15. This was a front line for the Russian and Austrian-Hungarian combat. A particular night saw an attack where 56 Austro-Hungarian and Russian soldiers died. Soldiers, teens, kids, fighting against one another are buried together. In 1915 the Austrians divided the front line into different districts. Districts had cemeteries and every cemetery had an architect. Thus, the cemeteries are quite unique. Okay, so it's 1 o'clock and I still have 17 kilometers to go, which means I'm not even halfway yet. I've been on the move for 6 hours. Oh, that's annoying. Well, if you know, you know. Prepare for an internet throwback. They were simple times. 3 o'clock I saw a panda. Kind of. Which reminds me of the question, and it does sound kind of cruel, but look, take it for what it is. What is the largest animal you could kill by hand and by its surface area? I think a panda. Look, we're not actually going to kill a panda, but just, can it be beaten? I don't think so. Oh, shite, yeah. The hiking. Around 35 kilometers later, I arrived at Sronisko, Bartna, and it was lovely.